So listen, why don't we bring on our first guest?
I know, I can't believe you got Idina Menzel here tonight.
Oh, forget
My
about it.
God.
Now listen, she's hailing straight from Staten Island. Let's give a late night welcome for this sexy comedian, Irene Bremis.
I am so happy to be here tonight at the Johnny T Show. I mean P Show, everybody. Let him know. Fantastic. So I'm living on Staten Island, but I'm not originally from Staten Island. I'm originally from Massachusetts. I'm from Boston, as the man was saying before. I love you, baby. We're both from, you're from Methuen, I'm from Boston. I come from a sizable Greek family, so we had this huge party for it. It was fantastic. We brought out a cake. After we cut the cake, I thought it was a lovely and a very appropriate gesture to propose a toast. So I raised my glass and I said, Tia Sofia, happy birthday. I love you. May you live to 100. And she cut me out of the will. It was fantastic. Oh, geez. I like going home. I like catching up with my family members. I don't get to see them as often as I'd like. I saw my cousin, who I hadn't seen in about a year. Shockingly, she put on 100 pounds since our last family reunion. You imagine that? 100 pounds. And here's the real disconcerting factor. She's not accepting responsibility for her weight gain. You imagine that? She's blaming her baby. Blaming her baby. I'm like, sweetie, you adopted. Shut the up and get your ass to the gym, okay? How's that for a starter? Do what I did in the 90s. Get jacked up on blow and start practicing yoga. Anybody? Or as I like to call it, bloga. It's fantastic. Ah, the good old days, cocaine, right? The one thing that I miss about cocaine is how clean my apartment was. Anybody? Just me? It was spotless. Thank you. One junkie in the audience. That's fantastic. I love it. He's like, yeah! It's amazing. I feel bad. I feel bad because, my mother, she always wanted us, my sister, I have another sibling, and we're the only two that haven't had any children in our family. My mother's only aspiration in life was to have grandchildren. And between my sister and I, all she has is grandcats. I'm down to my last egg, and it's on Craigslist looking to hook up. And my sister's a lesbian. Her partner is black. I affectionately refer to them as Jungle Beaver. Lovely. Oh, lovely couple. They're fantastic. Or as my mother likes to call it, her special friend. Now, my father had Asperger's, God rest his soul, before it was fashionable to have Asperger's. He had Asperger's, and he knew that my sister was a lesbian well before my sister even knew. He knew. He would speak to me in metaphors or cryptically. He'd say, Irene, your sister is a vegetarian. So true, Dad, so true. So I do come from a sizable Greek family. Do we have any Greek people in the audience? Anybody? Just one guy, right? So we know, yes, just a few, thank God, because they're deplorable people. They really are. And hairy. We're the hairiest people on the planet. It's unbelievable. My cousin Nicky's eyebrows are so hairy, when he goes to the salon to get them done, they give him a Brazilian and charge him for 2 vaginas. And I'm no picnic either. Most women have a cute little or a hard-working beaver. I've got a gorilla between my legs. It's going to take 8 Koreans and Mr. Miyagi to wax off this atrocity. I don't need a Brazilian, I need chemotherapy. Oh, man. So the other day I was walking on Staten Island and I ran into one of my exes. He's from Staten Island. Unbelievable, this guy. He's Italian, but he thinks he's black. He's got dreadlocks down to here. I call him Rasta Pasta Man. Still has a tattoo of my name on his neck. Imagine, I don't know why guys do it. I know, I see you have a lot of tats. Why would a guy do it? Hashtag it may not work out, okay? I'm still regretting my dolphin tattoo that I got at 18 on my ass. I put on 20 pounds, that shit mutates into a whale. Swimming rough seas, hitting lightning along the way. But I love this guy. He was the worst boyfriend I've ever had. I was with him for about 7 years. Actually, it was on and off. So if you extract the off time, more like a year and a half. He never took me anywhere. Imagine being with somebody who never takes me anywhere, never bought me a card, never a gift, never took me out to dinner, nothing. Finally, on our 7th year anniversary, he calls me up. He's like, hey, babe, pack a bag, we're going on a cruise. I'm thrilled. I'm packing suntan lotion, a thong, a stupid-looking hat. 1 hour later, I'm freezing my off on the Staten Island ferry. Thank God he finally dumped me. That's all I have to say. Jesus Christ, that was a rough ride, right? Crazy. So my birthday's coming up. I'm getting older. And here's the thing that I hate about my birthday. It stinks. I know. I see you nodding your head. It's unbelievable, right? I can't do the things that I used to be able to do when I was younger. I can't do them anymore. For example, this morning I had full confidence in a sneeze and I pissed myself. It's unbelievable. But by far, I think the worst thing that could happen is that we start to look older. I'm a very vacuous person, you know. I'm very vain. But thank God for Botox. Now I get a little Botox right here. A couple shots in the forehead. Now I look as dead as I feel. I'm dead inside and out. You know, I always thought that I would take it to the extent of somebody like Joan Rivers, right? She was my hero. I mean, here's a woman who started out looking like a horse and was surgically altered to look like a cat. God rest her soul, right? I love her. That's me. The vanity is endless when it comes to plastic surgery. So anyway, I was, but you know what it is? Here's what it is. Society dictates that women do not age as gracefully as men. That's what they say, ladies. You know that? That's what they say. That's right. If you, for example, if a man has gray hair, he's distinguished. He's handsome. If a woman has gray hair, she's a hag. If a man has wrinkles, why, he's prudent. He probably smokes a pipe in his robe and slippers by the fire, reading an interesting and cerebral book. If a woman has wrinkles, she's unfuckable. That's it. Probably has 50 cats meowing around her legs. All right, I'm going to tell you guys this one thing. I know, I just recently got married not long ago, and I'll leave you guys on this. I've got a lot of married people in the audience. That's beautiful. The one thing that I neglected to do when I got married was to ask, to make sure that my husband and I have similar political views. I think this could be a huge obstacle in your relationship if you don't. My husband is from Staten Island. So he's a Republican. You don't have a choice unless you find yourself at the bottom of the Hudson River with cement flippers on, right? Now, I'm his polar opposite. I'm from Massachusetts. The minute you're queefed out of the womb, you're an automatic Democrat. That's it, So during the time that Hillary was running against Barack Obama, my husband actually presented me with a ring and he popped the question. He asked me to marry him. I accepted. I voted for Hillary Clinton and he wanted to call off the wedding. He hates and abhors and loathes Hillary Clinton. He said, babe, I don't think I can marry somebody who's going to vote for a hole like Hillary Clinton. This is what he said. I'm like, I don't think I can marry somebody who doesn't understand. Hillary Clinton is not only a political genius. She is a genius strategist. She had somebody else suck for her to get to the top. What, are you kidding me? We don't have to work that hard. It's not the 90s. We can get off our knees. Maintain our dignity. It's all about delegating. That's it. Thank you so much.
Irene Bremis.
It's true, though.
She's great.
You know what? Hillary Clinton really is a genius.
I forgot about it. It's nuts.
Good. That's good.